In continuation of the Commission's review of the 2023 general election, the chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, has on Wednesday, 26 July 2023, met with media executives and head of various media organizations, which is the sixth in the series of meetings with critical stakeholders held by the Commission in the last 3 weeks. In his remarks, Professor Yakubu said the Commission appreciates the media as they remain one of the critical stakeholders beyond voter and civic education. INEC regularly consults media ahead of formulation of policies or the implementation of activities. Professor Yakubu said there is a long-standing partnership between the Commission and the media, which the INEC appreciates.
I want to underscore this point. Today, we are not holding a media briefing or press conference. We are meeting with media executives to tell us what they observed in the field during the last election. Because before you are media executives, before we are election managers, we are above all citizens of Nigeria. And so there must have been things you saw in the field and you would have asked yourself, how I wish I can meet INEC to tell them. And it is through this kind of interaction and only through this kind of interaction that will continue to improve on the electoral process in the country. There are many positive aspects of the 2023 general election. At the same time, the Commission admits that there were challenges. The Commission is aware that aspects of the election are being litigated at the various election petition tribunals. While we are careful not to touch on issues that are clearly sub judice, it is appropriate to review the election broadly as enumerated on the agenda for this meeting, and copies of the agenda are contained in your folders. If you don't have the folder or you don't have a copy of the agenda and minutes of the last meeting, please let us know. More specifically, and from your practical experience of reporting or analyzing the election, we would like to hear your observations and suggestions on the processes and procedure for, number one, accreditation of media organizations. 2, access for journalists to voting and collation locations on election day.
President of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, in his remarks, said the media, as the fourth estate of the realm, played a crucial role in upholding the pillars of democracy, transparency, accountability, and the right to information. He noted that the 2023 general elections were a defining moment in Nigeria's history, where the collective voice of the people resonated through the ballot box.
Therefore, a platform for us to use to assess the accreditation process during the 2022 elections and also explore ways to enhance its effectiveness. By streamlining this process, we can ensure that qualified journalists have unhindered access to cover election events, fostering trust and credibility in our reporting. Coverage of election by mainstream social and online media. In an era dominated by technology, the dissemination of information has transcended traditional boundaries. The 2023 elections witnessed an unprecedented convergence of mainstream, social, and online media in shaping public opinion. As we reflect on our media coverage during this election, let us recognize the power we hold in influencing perspectives and narratives. We must critically analyze the impact of our reporting, ensuring that it remains fair, balanced, and free from any undue influence. Striking this balance is essential for fostering an informed and engaged citizenry. Public enlightenment and voter education. An enlightened and educated electorate is the backbone of any thriving democracy. Our commitment to public enlightenment and voter education remains unwavering. During the 2023 elections, we undertook the noble responsibility of educating citizens on their rights, the electoral process, and the candidates vying for various offices. Let us therefore take this opportunity to evaluate the effectiveness of our voter education initiatives and strategize on innovative approaches to reach a broader audience. By empowering citizens with knowledge, we strengthen the foundation of our democracy.
Our collective efforts will shape the future of media involvement in Nigeria's electoral process and, by extension, the health of our democracy. Olayemi Esan for Spy TV.